therapist, but baby, I feel like B Simone gonna need one because y'all be dragging her. Okay, let's get into it. I watched the whole episodes starting at the 30-minute mark. First, I want to say that I really didn't like the beginning because she was like, I'm shooting a podcast. I want to be an icon like Jamie Foxx and Mariah Carey. Like, y'all go on a party, da da da. So I'm like, you already coming off judgmental because one, to be an icon, you never heard of them lying, never heard of them stealing, you never heard of them talking about how they didn't want this and they didn't want that. You shooting podcasts is not going to make you an icon. So let's start with that, okay? Then let's get into the friendship. So I have two different viewpoints. Shakana really was like, you're an amazing friend, but then she contradicted her because then she was like, well, you're an amazing friend, but I just wanted you to show up with stuff when my grandma passed away. So I was like, huh? And so we all know the viral clip of like saying how she went through all this stuff and then B Simone was like, Jesus, Jesus. On one hand, I'm like, but did Shakana tell B Simone this stuff? So it's like, how are you mad at B Simone for not helping if Shakana never told B Simone? So then you're all like, oh, well, Shakana did tell him. We don't know who told who, but on one thing, as you see, B Simone has trauma. She was talking about, how she paid for divorce and stuff like that, which I don't know if it was about Megan and Ashley, but it never sat well with me how Megan and Ashley and B Simone kind of split. That was her best friend. She brought her on and stuff like that. But as B Simone keeps talking, I could tell, like, she's like, I want to put you on, I want to put you on. Like, I want us all to be millionaires. But it's like, what if your friends don't want to be millionaires? And what are you putting them on to just be like, do you have a savior complex? Like, why do you want to put them on? And then you're like, I want them to work for me. I want them to be a part of this vision, stuff like that. Like, that's not really what your friends are here to do. Your friends are here to love you, have fun, and then you get employees. Like, y'all be thinking that these people be wanting to work. They don't care about your vision. They care about their check. So that's what's wrong. You trying to mix business and pleasure, and that's not going to work. So that's what I'm going to say about that. But it's like, you don't always have to have your friends working and doing this with you. Like, clearly that didn't work last time. So why would you be doing it again? And so that never sat right with me about how that dissolved. Then you're like, oh, she's like, oh, I won't do it again. But here you are trying to work with another friend to do it again. And we still don't know what happened with you and Skittles, child. I'm trying to figure it out because I actually bought that journal and we still have nothing, said about it. So I need to know about that part. And then asking like, are you a good friend? Are you a good friend? I seen that it was a lot of people like Shakana was complimenting her, but like B never said something back to her. And so I'm just like, B Simone, are you a good friend? Like, just because you put people on and stuff does not mean that you're a good friend. Now, I don't even know Shakana, so I'm not saying Shakana is not a good friend or not. Or B Simone's not a good friend. This is just for conversation. I think that being honest with friends and stuff like that, holding people accountable, is a good thing, but you can't hold people accountable if they didn't know. So I'm like, everybody's going crazy. Like, B Simone's not a good friend. I don't want B Simone, but it's like, B Simone could be busy, child. Y'all see, she's trying to do comedy, do an app, do a podcast. So I was just like, is there no grace for like if B Simone didn't truly know what was going on with her? And then Shakana's like, I had to go through this. But then Shakana also says like she doesn't answer her phone. And B Simone says like, yeah, like you literally like left me for a dude. And that to me kind of is like a bad friend. Like, women get a new man and then they just forget that they even have friends. So Shakana kind of stood B Simone up a couple times, and so that hurt B Simone's feelings, So it's talking about like hurt feelings and like all this trauma and stuff like that. Shakana doesn't like to answer the phone. I think she said she's doing better with it now. So it was just a couple of things, and as you all see, y'all just see the clips about it. But I just think that there could be grace in both of the situations. I don't necessarily agree with B Simone. Like, I'm not like all on her side or whatever, and I don't know Shakana. So this is just me saying my opinion on friendships and talking about the trauma. And then y'all was really reading her for like saying how like she can't shop at Bloomingdale's anymore. I don't know what Bloomingdale's is, but now she has to shop at H&M. But she was really talking about like investing in her app. And so I feel like that kind of took it and ran. Like, y'all took it and ran with it. And of course she's had comments and she said stuff, but I'm just like, she's saying that she is like watching her money more because she's starting this app. And so I'm just like, there's a hate train for B Simone, and there's not a hate train for B Simone. But also she was doing a lot of cussing, and I did not like the part where she was like, I want to take a Bible onto the BET, where it's like, girl, it's not an accessory. Like, you literally just had a shorts on and a blazer, which her friend said. And that's the thing that I feel like with B Simone, it's like, it's no intention. Like, why are we just bringing it on there for what? Everybody has, they wear bracelets, they wear this, like, the Bible is not an accessory. And it's just like, I don't care what people say, I don't care, but you do care what people are saying about you, and you want people to talk about you. So let's talk about like why you feel like everybody needs to talk about you. And you cut off your other friends, and you have new best friends every year. It seems like, oh, this is your best friend, this is your best friend. The only friend that I haven't seen her fall out with was Pretty V. So I don't even know. Like, I know that she's not friendly with Leticia, Brie anymore, and them, and of course Megan, and Jackie was her friend. Sadly, Jackie passed away and stuff like that. So I'm just like, I don't know who's the problem. I don't know what's the issue, but I just wanted to kind of talk about that and say if you wanted to go watch it, or you don't have to go watch it. But that's just my opinion. So do you think B Simone's a bad friend, or do you think Shekinah didn't tell B Simone? Like, do you think that they could both be held accountable? Let's talk about it in the comments. Let me know.